Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here to Lawrenceville, Georgia. Day 2 of the A.I.I Softball Championship is moving day. We started the day with 4 teams, and there will only be 2 remaining into tomorrow's championship match. We'll find out who it is here. As we take a look at the highlights, Georgia Gwinnett got things going in the winner's bracket versus Edward Waters as Tori Robinson continues her tear through this tournament, delivering a base knock for Georgia Gwinnett in the top of the very first inning. However, Edward Waters would get a run right back. Execution time on the ground ball to short. That scores the runner in Rochelle Keys, and we're all locked up at 1. However, Piper Wagner would settle into this contest and pitch a gem for Georgia Gwinnett. After giving up that 1 run in the first, it would give her offense time to spark the comeback and a rally in the top of the third. Melton with the bunt for GGC, followed up by a beautiful at-bat for Georgia Gwinnett by Brianna Fickus. A laser beam to center field, her 7th home run of the season. It scores all 3 runs for Georgia Gwinnett, and the Grizzlies would take a 4-1 lead. Not done there. The rally continues. Aubrey Cox belts a double into right center field, and the Grizzlies would come to life offensively with the extra base hits for the 2nd day in a row. With Cox over at third base and another Grizzly in scoring position, it would be Holly Janko's base hit in the center field that would score 2 more for Georgia Gwinnett, and 6 runs would go up in the 3rd inning alone for GGC. They would come out to a commanding lead as Melton would extend her team best lead with triples as one of the best triples hitters in the nation. Melton again goes shopping in the gap for GGC as Georgia Gwinnett would score 2 more runs in the 4th inning. It would be capped off as Crystal Busby gets around the horn to score the 9th run of the day for Georgia Gwinnett. The Grizzlies would install the 8-run rule again. Piper Wagner phenomenal inside that center circle again for GGC, getting the win. Daniel Gilman with the call on games 2 and 3.
Moving day continued as elimination game 1 featured Crowleys Ridge and Talladega. First inning, Kirsten Jackson makes a great play to rob extra bases, but 1 run scores. Then top 4, Ellie Burrell gets an RBI double. Play at the plate coming on the throw from left field, but Huff's throw off the target, and Ellie Burrell heads to third. Crowleys Ridge was only able to score that run in the top of the 4th. We're tied headed to the bottom of the 4th. After this great play by Taylor Espinoza to rob extra bases and ensure the game stayed tied. Bottom 4, we've got a bunt by Vanessa Oakley leading to an RBI on the bang-bang play at home. Talladega takes the lead right back in bottom half. This one went back and forth, but the bottom of the 4th inning separated the Tornadoes as an RBI single there by Tony Cooper. Big 1-out hit. And the bottom of the 4th inning kept rolling, a 4-run inning as we head to the top of the 6th. And a wild pitch leads to Crowley Ridge's 2nd run. Top 7 now. Last chance. Grounder up the middle. Play made by the second baseman, Maya Canul, and that's it. Talladega advances to Game 2 against Edward Waters. A rematch of last year's semifinals as you see Brashella Keys and her speed puts her in scoring position in the top of the 1st. Then a big rip to left center as it looks like Ashley Combast is going to have extra bases, and she does, sliding into 2nd with the RBI double. Just like that, Edward Waters strikes first. Talladega, though, bottom half, bunting seems to be working for the Tornadoes as more errors continue to pile on against their opponents. The Tornadoes end up scoring 2 on that bunt RBI fielder's choice, which leads to 3 bags for the 3rd baseman, Shiloh Gonzalez. Now a line drive left field. That's an RBI single for Coachman. We're going to see a couple more hits from Emerald Coachman today. She was 3 for 3. Now a blooper to right center and an RBI double for Isabel Duran. That one coming with 2 outs. RBI single, but 2-out hitting continued to be big as Edwards Water College strikes right back. The sacrifice fly by Samantha Hiley, and we are tied up. This boxing round went punch for punch, and now tied, bottom 4, an RBI for Talladega. Another RBI situation as the bunt from Rachel Ross is beautiful, the sacrifice bunt, then another 2-out RBI. This one ended up separating them as Tony Cooper gets her first ribby on the jersey of Talladega. Now an RBI situation again, and we've got an error for Eaker. Rare error for Lauren Eaker. You saw her come up big yesterday. Now the big home run by Coachman. I said she had a couple hits. Emerald Coachman, 3 for 3, 4 RBIs. Talladega advances in 5 innings, and they will face Georgia Gwinnett College Saturday in the championship round. First game at noon as Talladega has punched their ticket into the NAIA tournament. First trip since 2012 as you take a look here on the big triple. In the bottom of the 5th inning, they needed 2 runs. They got 2 runs as Talladega gets moving on. 5 errors by Edward Waters College. Tough afternoon for the starting pitcher, Rachel Duckworth. We take a look here on the game-winning play. It was a snap throw to third. Heading into left field, the starting pitcher, Melanie Benge, 2 complete game wins. She scores the game-winning run. So fitting for the Talladega Tornadoes.
2 teams advance to championship Saturday. Georgia Gwinnett and Talladega will go head-to-head for the 5th time this year with the right to be crowned the A.I.I. champion of this year's 2018 bracket. They'll get things going at 12 noon on Saturday. Folks, don't miss any of the exciting play-by-play action right here on the Grizzly Digital Network. Be sure to log back in to AIsports.com for a complete recap of Day 2's action. Remember, tomorrow, GGC 1 win away from the trophy. Meanwhile, Talladega has to beat the Grizzlies twice. Can the Tornadoes come storming back? We'll find out tomorrow right here on the Grizzly Digital Network.